let's have a look then. We've slowed this down, so let's take a look. This is at 0.25 of a second, so this is playing. It will come up soon. Here we go. So this is under. Look, he's already braking because he's got the full course yellow message now. Yeah. There's a light panel at the top, so we've frozen that. Can you see?
You can see it there.
So he's got the message, and he's now braking. You can see that everyone else is in energy saving mode, but it does seem like the closing distance is too much, and he's locking up at the same time. What do you make of that then, as well, Jack?
Well, if you're saying, let's go back. If you're saying he's braking, right? So it pretends when you said that he's braking.
Yeah, look, you can see then, as soon as he hits the brakes now. Look, you can see the car. He sees the
car
message.
Doesn't slow down enough.
But he's braking because you can see. Yeah.
So if he's braking at this point, the car should come to a stop. So he's not braking. To me, if you're saying that he's braking at that point,
well, yeah, because he's downshifting. You can see. I've got my mouse here. Look, he's downshifting.
Downshifting. There's no gears to downshift.
Yeah. Well, no, even it's on the regen. He's regenning. So as soon as you hit the brake, it's regenning as well. So it is lifting off.
He's hitting the regen panel.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by his downshift. Look, because watch.
So it's either how much brake pedal has he paused? Have the brakes failed at that point?
Because look, he's got the message, and now he's regenning the power. Look, as soon as he's got the message, he's seen the light panel. It comes up full course yellow here, and now look, as soon as it goes to negative, he's on the regen panel. That's what the green lights mean. So he's regenning energy whilst on the brakes, and it's just as it goes over the top. It's like there's no traction. We've got another angle of it here, actually. If we can bring it up in a second from the off-board angle, just trying to get that through. Here we go. So this is from a different angle. Look, it's the barrel roll for me. This is what I don't like. He launches over the back, and then it's just the one hit here. Look, it hits the rollover, it hits the halo, and then it just completely barrel rolls. What do you make of that one then, Jack?
So again, I can't comment too much on the incident itself in terms of him barrel rolling, because obviously what's happened is what's happened. That's just part of the crash. But for me, I want to know, has he made a mistake? Has he hit the regen and lifted, or is he done the wrong thing? Because he may have just done the wrong thing and not put the brakes on hard enough. And if he's not done that, then yeah, obviously he is completely at fault for this. We know that. Then that can just dictate what the sort of the penalty is.
Let's play it at normal speed.
If his brakes have failed in that moment, or there is a brake-by-wire issue, then there's nothing you can do. He's a passenger.
There it is at normal speed. I mean, the actual accident is quite slow. I know it sounds daft, but it is. Look at the offboard. It is a slow accident, but it's the slowness that gets the velocity, because all that energy's got to go somewhere. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. Let's see it one more time from on board, and then we'll get off this before formally ever goers. Yeah, it's this. Look, he is braking. You can tell he's braking. So the brakes. The regen means that the brakes are working. If the regen wasn't working, those light panels would not come on.
He didn't anticipate the speed that they were going in front. Didn't slow down quick enough. That's the way I look at that. Yeah, that's what I see.
There's a lot of questions that needs to be answered. Like, if he was traveling at a higher speed than he should have been traveling at, why was he traveling at that speed? Because obviously that's his fault massively.
Let's take a look back to the lights out then. This was the start of the race. It's a brilliant start from Jake Dennis and from Dan Ticktum. You can see the light, you can see the wheel spin coming up from De Vries. So De Vries just out breaks himself completely, hits the back of Ticktum, wipes out Mortara, and then this was the thing that Pico pointed out. Look, Mortara cuts the chicane, and De Vries comes to a complete stop. So how do you make that one out as well? Didn't you said as well that it should have been really just a slap on the wrist there?
I don't think it should have been a slap on the wrist for
Mortara.
You know, I'm fine with the penalty that Mortara got. I just think I would have done the same. I wouldn't have stopped.
Yeah. Well, let's slow it down. So look, he hits the brakes, the rear's lock. Remember, we're in four-wheel drive. He hits the back, causes the puncture.
Out of control.
Yeah,
He's out of control. To be honest with you, I'm surprised he didn't get a penalty.
I'm just going to try and pause that to come back into it. Because watch, you can see, look, the minute he hits Ticktum, watch the rear of Ticktum's car. The front, look at the front right. As soon as he hits, it comes up. Do you see? It's instant puncture.
Yeah.
And you can see the rear left is down on Ticktum. There, just here. So it was an instant puncture. And I'm surprised that De Vries got away with just the whack he did. I'm going to play this in slow motion. Watch. Gets a full-on side whack. And the barrier's right there. He just avoided that in time.
He got a bit lucky, to be fair. I suppose the closing speed as well. But, it's harsh on Dan Ticktum. He had such a great qualifying and a great chance to do something in this race. And the opportunities just taken away from him.